Hopefully not. Everybody.
All right.
So do you want to? Oh, so you're gonna stream like the actual gameplay, or do we watch the? Actually, I can't.
Let me open up IDV. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Even though it's 2:30.
Yeah, we're just. Oh yeah, I know. Hold on.
Yeah, can you drop the
I was just
link?
pulling. I'm just pulling up the stream. You know. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
it's
know.
right here.
Sorry, sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
All right, I can see the
So
chat now.
guys, who are you hoping to see?
Hi, Rin. Hi, Winnie. Hi, Sam. Everybody's here. That's good to see.
Yeah. So welcome, welcome. You know, people are still coming in.
How many people do we have? We have 7.
We have 7, 9 now. Yeah, it's true. So who do you expect to see in this tournament?
Very good to see we could all make it. AT the world, I agree. I'm very excited to see APS though.
So it's best out of 3. Yeah, best out of 3. What map do you think we're gonna see first round?
First round.
First round.
I know AT likes Ever Sleeping. I don't know.
Eversleeping's a good map. Mirone
Yeah,
could bring out Wheel, and I don't know the other teams, so that's
yeah, that's the
I'm
thing.
also looking forward to that.
Once we can get a look at the other team, I think we'll be able to get an idea of who they're gonna play, what they're gonna pick. Looks like a chat just got made for this. So we'll be able to see all the picks as they happen. We're getting the coin flip set up.
But I think they're doing the coin flip now. That would be helpful.
Someone's asking why heads.
Why what?
Like it's not a 50-50% chance. I think that's a little silly. Tails
Yeah,
are better.
maybe.
Having some heads and tails discourse going on in the chat right now.
Oh yeah, I see that. Why head? I mean, I don't even think it matters really. It's like a
It doesn't,
50-50
yeah.
either way. I think that was the coin flip.
All right.
Yep.
I believe that means AT is picking the map.
Wait, who chose tails? Yeah, I believe so. And then
AT got tails, yeah.
yeah, yeah, AT's choosing that. And
Oh, actually, it looks like AT is going to be picking faction first.
I'm pretty sure the map gets chosen first though.
That's what I thought.
But who knows? I believe that. Who do you think AT's gonna faction's gonna go for first? I honestly believe that AT's gonna hunt first.
Yeah, they're probably going to bring out Mirone first.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Maroon's got quite a good bundle of picks for a map like Ever Sleeping if they choose
Yeah,
that. Got Breaking Wheel, really good. Sculptor.
that's true.
Does Maroon play Dream Witch?
I don't think so. I believe he does, but it doesn't have lots of experience.
Yeah,
So
okay. So I don't think he'd bring that to Attorney then.
I think maybe. Who knows?
Maybe for a round 3, he can pull off a solid tie.
I mean that But remember that it depends, because first round you want to try getting as much points as possible.
Yeah, then they're probably gonna bring out a Wind Hunter like Sculptor or Breaking Wheel. I mean, if it's Eversleep. If it's not Eversleep, we're probably gonna see Sculptor round 1 for Mirone. Since I think that's what he's most confident in.
That's true.
Still waiting on that map pick. I believe they're discussing it right now.
Yeah, I believe so too. So how has your day been, Raz?
Good. I woke up kind of late, but I get to sleep in because
And
it's the weekend. It's very nice.
I'm gonna be for real. I have not been sleeping at all like this week.
Why? You got finals coming up?
No, that's
Uh,
like yeah, no, that's like in 2 weeks.
oh, you got a few weeks, yeah. I don't know. I've just been like comatose ever since Thanksgiving. Food was too good.
Uh, okay, the map has been chosen. It is arms.
Oh, arms round 1.
Arms round 1.
Dreamwitch would be a good pick for this map, but I really don't think Mirone is going to bring it
I
out round
don't
1.
think so. Wheel is also a really good map, but I don't know after the map changes if it's gonna be the same situation.
Is this a good map for Wheel?
Yeah, it surprisingly is.
That's good. Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of changes. I mean, there was the pretty big one was the palette in the
Yeah.
middle got removed.
And don't forget Big Boat. Big Boat has 2 entrances now.
Oh yeah, Lakeside, Big Boat. They put a palette in there too. I mean, it's like not the best palette, but it's good. I think it's all right.
Have we gotten any information on who on like the faction picks so far? Lakeside ban, right?
Yeah, Lakeside
Lakeside
Van,
ban
Arms
and then
Factory.
arms, right? Oh, okay. It seems like AT is hunting first.
So I think we will probably see that sculptor or maybe a breaking wheel.
Yeah, I'm assuming Mirone's gonna pull out the wheel or the sculptor.
I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah, I would say so.
Someone in the chat is hoping to see a professor pick. That would be good. Maybe round 2 or round 3. It's probably not going to be on the first round.
Think about it. It is Lakeside. Patient has his spot, but it's very situational. I
Yeah,
feel like
patient is best at like little boat and big boat.
yeah, it is. It really depends on the person.
Yeah, I am. Only one of us is going to be online. Me.
Oh, Razes.
Oh god. No, you don't. Hang on. Yeah. Give me your ID. Oh, okay, that works. I'm none of those. There we go. I didn't even put it in yet. You were jumping the gun on that. All right. Very exciting. Let's see if these past records are open. They're closed, unfortunately.
I mean, I mean, it's a given,
Oh yeah, it's kind of a
Could have
given.
expected it.
AMR does have his forward badge up though. 17th
I
forward.
believe so. He also has a batter. He also has a batter in the back, just in
Probably
case
15th.
that
Yeah.
forward does get banned.
We're probably going to be seeing some forward or batter potentially.
Yeah, potentially. Especially on a map like Arms, it's highly probable. I believe we are waiting for the rest of APS's survivors get
Probably
invited.
adding people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna take a minute. Let's see. All right. Looks like the rest of the team is in here. We've got the first priestess and first toy merchant. This is really interesting. If priestess doesn't get banned, we might see her.
let's
Probably
see.
not on this map, but
I don't think we're gonna have a priestess though, because it is an arms. It is
yeah,
armed. So
not on
I
this
don't
map.
think we're gonna be seeing a priestess ban or a priest get off.
We're getting those bans started.
I believe the ban should get started.
Someone in the chat wants a shout out from you.
Ooh, ooh.
Greg. Beautiful name. I do not know who that is.
Okay, let me take a.
Oh, it's Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. It's great to see you here.
Good to see everyone here.
It
We got
is.
15 people.
The support and everything is just it's so happy to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was great. Commentators ban Lucy. Damn. Alright, we got that forward ban coming out. We don't have. Yeah, they're probably discussing it. Got the mercenary and acrobat lock.
The forward band first, and then Merc Acro block.
With the forward ban, I'm thinking we're gonna see Sculptor.
That's true, cause wheel and I mean wheel also kind of like forward kind of counters wheel if you think about it. Cause after wheel form, it's really hard for him.
Yeah. that Merc Acro lock finally popping up.
Yeah. I mean, at least it popped up.
I think that's a pretty solid comp so far.
It is.
Acro is a really good kiter. Sure he could get some distance from statues with bombs.
That's true. I think it might be a support team comp if they add an Ento to it, but who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Because
Alright,
remember,
next
they still
ban.
do have Seer available, unless they got banned.
Seer just got banned.
Seer, yeah. I just saw that.
Got forward ban, Seer ban. Merc Acro lock.
What do you think are the chances of them playing Barmaid?
I don't think they would play Barmaid against the Sculptor, if that's what they think they're gonna go against. If it was a Breaking Wheel, probably not either. I think a good next lock would be Patient, since he can get away from Sculptor pretty easy, and if it is Breaking Wheel, you can just hook to get away from him when he gets out of wheel.
That is very true.
Which is very annoying for Breaking Wheel.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm actually surprised they didn't lock Seer before Acro, but I'm assuming that they're gonna play into the thinking Mirone will play Sculptor. Since Seer is not entirely useful against her.
That is true. Like, the decoding right now isn't completely bad with the Enchantress and the
Ooh,
Acrobat. But do you
yeah,
think they might add a decoder to this comp, or
maybe. They might bring out a prisoner, I'm not sure. They just had an Enchantress lock. Yeah, so the decoding is going to be a little slow.
yeah, but it's
They
not
pick
gonna
a.
be efficient,
Yeah.
like strongly slow. It's gonna be, I would say, an effective amount.
Yeah, it's not like dangerously slow. It's just a little slow. They could pick up a mechanic maybe. If they wanted to go for a
But
tie comp.
remember, if they have the mechanic first round, mechanic is a guaranteed tie. And it's
Yeah.
like, do you think they would want to go for a tie first round, or do you think they
I
would want to
think
try
they would
getting
try
that
and
win?
push for the win, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know the chances of a postman, especially after the nerf for his tranquility ladder.
Even then, though, he's still good support. He has other letters besides decoding. He's
That
not
is
really a
true.
decoder anymore, though. He's more support now. I mean, that's what he was intended to be in the first place. But he was like really good with decoder. Poor guy's been
That's
getting
just how it
nerfed.
is. Imagine another Dream Witch nerf. That would be. Oh.
Oh,
Hopefully that's not the case. Are we still waiting on the last hit? Yeah,
yep.
we're waiting on the
Still
last
waiting on the
ban and the
last
last
survivor
blocking.
ban. I'm not really sure who Mirone would ban here. Is
Yeah,
the thing.
it's a very it's interesting, honestly, because it's arms.
And it's not like you really need to ban Priestess,
Yeah,
so
that's true. I don't think the chances of priest being played on this map is high. I really want to see a dancer on this, but we got a
Oh, a female
patient
dancer
ban.
would be good. Oh, patient ban. That was a good one.
Oh, and an
Oh, there's
insta-lock,
dancer,
and
like you
there's a
said.
dancer.
Yeah, so I'm pretty confident that it's gonna be Sculptor with that ban.
Yeah, I'm
And
pretty sure it's gonna be a sculpted too. I'm surprised they didn't pull out the Ento, honestly.
maybe they could have had Ento in place of Enchantress, but you know, I think it's still fun.
Because of the high support.
Yeah.
But Dancer can also
G
provide a
support.
really safe area for the survivors at either triple pallet middle or factory,
Oh yeah,
if
even with the
utilized.
nerf in middle, I think that it's still going to be pretty good support in middle with the music boxes.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, and we got a sculptor lock-in, was it?
Yep, there's the Sculptor lock.
It seems like we will begin the match shortly, so
There's that Sculptor.
who do you think is gonna bring Tide in this matchup? Besides
Mercenary,
Mercenary.
that's a given,
Yeah,
but
Mercenary is a given.
I think maybe Enchantress or Acro.
Or it could be a one Tide team.
It
And
could
the
be a
rest could
one-side
have
team. They're
Flywheel or
yeah,
Broken Windows.
confident in their kiting.
Yeah. But like I think it's gonna be Aqua that brings Tide if they do have double Tide.
Yeah,
Just because Enchantress's abilities really get pushed back when she carries Tide. Like
alright.
she has still can have a good height. It's just that Tide, it prevents her from getting a curses when she gets hit right after a rescue,
Yeah.
which is just unfortunate. And it looks like we see Mercenary with Tide, Acrobat and Enchantress with Broken Windows, and
Oh,
who's
everyone's
that
bringing
Dancer with
broken windows.
Flywheel? The one Tide.
Yeah, they're going for the one-tide team. They're confident in their kiting. Probably not going to do many rescues because you don't want to feed
I mean,
presents
to
to
be fair,
Sculptor.
Sculptor really does depend on that full class.
Oh yeah,
And we're gonna see a Dancer pick in middle,
Dancer in middle for that good
a
support.
Mercenary in what, Sandbags it seems?
Yep,
Acrobat
Mercenary
in
clean back.
Forest, deep forest, and
Acrobat and
Enchantress
Millman
in
lane.
Factory.
It's interesting that nobody decided to take sandbag ruins or lockers.
And Mirone is gonna spawn Water
Water
Tower?
tower.
Yeah, Water Tower. Who do you think Mirone's gonna chase?
Oh, from here he could chase anyone he wants. If he didn't
It's
want to deal
true,
with
but
the
like, who do
female
you think he's
dancer,
gonna go for? I think I feel like
yeah,
Dancer's
either female dancer or
optimal,
Acro.
but like, think about it. She can set up. She has time to set up in middle.
Yeah, that's the
It
thing. If
can
he
make
doesn't want
it
to deal with
really
that,
challenging.
go immediately for the acrobat.
And it seems like Mirone is going towards Acrobat at Forest,
Mirone's gonna look
but
for the
Acrobat
acrobat
has
first.
rotated towards chat.
Caught a glimpse of the female dancer's music boxes already up.
It
Oh,
looks like
looks
change
like acrobat's already
direction,
gone. So,
going to Dancer at Triple Palette.
ooh, dropping that peeper. Gonna break that music box right away, so he doesn't have to deal with it later.
And it seems like that new trait activated was a announcement
Yeah, the one that lets you see the hunter
for
when
5 seconds. Round's
yeah when
aura
you leave
was
the Fear
revealed
radius.
to the survivors.
Yeah.
Placed a
Female
beeper on
dancer's gone back
Mercenary
to the middle.
Cypher. Got a
Just kind of
glimpse of
pressuring them
Dancer
away
again.
from this cipher, not really
It
chasing
seems
anyone so
Dancer
far,
picked
just
up a music box.
female dancer's
Wonder
got
what
one.
Mirone's plan is gonna be now.
Looks like he's gonna commit to the female dancer.
Looks like he's gonna commit to Dancer, yeah.
Ooh, got
Nice
that
chip.
guaranteed chip there. Ooh, got a
Ooh,
blind
another
chip.
chip.
Really good chip.
Are we gonna
Dropping
see
that
another?
beeper.
No, she dodged the statues.
It's gonna have
Red
increased
light.
visibility with the
Oh,
peeper.
we're gonna see a
Oh,
music box.
dropping that
That was a
music
good
box.
twirl.
Use it to twirl away. Mirone here
Dodge
trying to
the
blindly
statue.
place statues
Okay.
and hit the female dancer, but unfortunately, it's proving to be a little difficult.
Ooh.
Oh, she
Oh,
almost
the
set herself up for a terror
that
shot,
was
but was
unfortunate.
smart not to vault.
Oh, and it seems like Dancer had broken windows instead of flywheel.
Yep, they were all carrying windows instead of flywheel.
I didn't notice that change.
That first
It
chair,
seems
water tower.
like Mercenary is giving tinnitus as we speak.
I don't really think Mercenary needs to give tinnitus with the fact Enchantress is at middle, but
Oh,
looks like he's going in right
I mean,
away.
placing a
Ooh.
keeper in middle will slow down the Enchantress's coding. Oh, that was an unfortunate miss.
Trying to get that chip hit on him, can't get it.
One hit.
Ooh, Mercenary is out of there. Chases back on the female dancer. Oh, really nice chip,
and
really
that is
beautiful hit.
full present for Mirone.
Full presence already at 3 ciphers with
Full
peepers,
presence
so everything
at
is
3
slow.
ciphers really is dangerous, especially against the second rescue if they choose to rescue.
I don't think they're going to rescue. The female dancer has no music boxes left.
Yeah, it's really risky.
need the
And
decoding.
basement is in factory, but I don't think Mirone's gonna push for it.
Mirone doesn't need to push for it, honestly. He can just chisel and put pressure on middle.
Pressuring Enchantress's Cypher at middle once again.
Ooh.
But we did not see a chip hit.
Oh, there's the Enchantress.
But Enchantress is... Seems
It
like
looks
she
like
might
Enchantress
rescue.
wants to rescue.
Yeah, it seems like we are
Ooh,
seeing an
good
Enchantress
chip.
rescue. And she did receive a chip.
Oh!
And are we gonna see a
Oh!
stun?
Yeah,
A
that's
stuff
really unfortunate.
rescue.
Enchantress got stuffed at the rescue. Those beautifully
Stuff
placed
at the rescue.
statues.
But they do have one Cypher. They do have one Cypher remaining, so...
I'm gonna leave the Enchantress to bleed out. They've only got this cipher at about 40.
Yeah. Let's see what's gonna happen now. And it seems like Mirone's gonna choose to chase Acrobat.
Yeah, Enchantress has a slow healing, so
See the normal hit.
push that normal hit. Looks like Mirone
Going
is checking on
back
where the Enchantress
to
is.
Enchantress, it seems.
Just putting that hit on Acro means
No,
can't rescue.
abnormally middle, actually.
Abnormal the last cipher. They're starting
I
a
mean,
new
it
one.
seems like Acrobat is starting a new cipher, though. And Enchantress does have a force then if she can pick herself up.
Oh, couldn't pick herself up in
Oh.
time, unfortunately. Mirone is gonna go chair her at Water Tower, which will pressure the Acro cipher in
trying to
middle.
pressure...
Very good chair.
Yeah, they have... Oh, that's a really good shot. With two
Yeah,
ciphers being
Mirone will
located
be able to
here.
pressure both of their last ciphers.
Yeah.
I'm not
The
sure
last
what their
cipher is
chisel
Shaq,
was.
though, which is... And the cipher is at 40, it seems?
Oh, Sculptor's gonna find the mercenary. Just elbow padding in. Oh,
And the red... and the
hit the chair. Unfortunate. Oh, gonna land that
Seems
chip
like
hit though.
Mercenary will go down from the chip, though. I don't think Mirone sees the last cipher being
Mirone has spotted the last cipher.
and it seems like he
Gonna
caught
put
eye
pressure
of
on
it.
Mercenary's down. Gonna
But
have
was
to
it a
slow
little
down.
too late? And Acrobat does take a chip.
Acro takes a chip there. Ooh, Abnormal is back up in 10 seconds. Mirone will be able to Abnormal that cipher. Won't do as much as the first one, unfortunately, but still bring enough time.
Mirone does catch glimpse of Enchantress, and he knows Acrobat is nearby.
There's the abnormal.
Does the second abnormal of the match on the Slaver.
Using
Uses
those
the nobility
statues to
statue
find
to
them.
actually get glimpse of Acrobat. He is one chip away from being incapacitated. Pressuring Enchantress away to triple pallet.
Looks like
But
they're
it
back
seems
on
like
that
Mercenary is
cipher.
back on the Cypher.
Mirone having to choose between chasing and pressuring the cipher. Back and forth. Ooh. Nice dodge.
I mean, Mirone has no more statues.
Yeah, Mirone is out of statues at the moment.
That Cypher seems like it's at 80.
Oh, almost landed a hit there. Looks
It
like they're
seems
healing
like
up
we
in the
see
middle.
Enchantress and Acrobat healing up at middle.
Oh, he's found them at middle. He knew. He had that hunter instinct.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful tips.
Beautiful statues.
Enchantress got wedged between the
Oh,
pallet and the walls.
Acrobat did get statued again.
Acrobat taking another unnecessary hit, unfortunately. Just caught in the crossfire.
And
Gonna
check
chair
back
Enchantress between the
water
ciphers
tower.
again.
I believe we're
Mercenaries.
gonna see another abnormal. Because that Cypher is at 70 again.
Cypher's at 17, abnormal's back up. Oh, lands a blind statue.
Oh, and Mercenary. Oh,
beautiful.
and Mercenary did get down. But they did get a free rescue.
Abnormaling that down to 60. Free rescue, but the mercenary is slugged. Looks like Mirone is deciding to
Yeah,
chair
Mercenary is sluggable. He did break through self-heal. But we see Acrobat and Enchantress trying to go for that rescue.
though. Mirone is cutting that Enchantress off.
Enchantress
giving her a
did
chip.
get chipped.
Oh, there's
And
another chip.
Enchantress goes down.
Oh,
This is
Mirone.
a really bad spot for
The actor's
APS's
behind you.
survivors.
He's gonna sneak up.
Because after this chair, Enchantress is eliminated from this match.
Got
And
that
they
free
did get the
rescue.
rescue on Mo.
Gonna chisel to see where everyone is going.
Chiseling the
Gonna
chair.
Try and hit the
Where it
mercenary.
dodged the statue.
Chip.
No, never mind. He got chipped. It seems
Chasing
Acrobat
that
is
Acrobat.
trying to lead Mirone away from the last Cypher.
They're playing a game of keep away right now.
Yeah, they're gonna
Trying
try
to
keeping
run
this
up
game
Cypher.
going because they at least want to get a 1-man.
Oh yes, definitely. Looks like Mirone.
Mirone is keeping an eye out on the
Keep an
Cypher.
eye out for where everyone is right now.
Yeah. This is a really bad spot because both Acrobat and Mercenary are injured. Mercenary being one chip and then he will go down with the
Oh
delay
yeah, and
effect.
he'll be slugged. So
Yeah,
if
and he is
Mirone,
sluggable.
I'm sure Mirone knows this, and if he can
Mirone-
down
yeah,
the
Mirone probably
mercenary
knows this.
easily and quickly,
Chiseling back on the Cypher. But we see a
Ooh.
chip hit.
he knows the mercenary is there. He's going right for him. He's gonna try and down him. Probably chase the Acro next.
We see the
He's got
nobility
plenty of
statue pointing towards the mercenary's direction.
Oh, abnormal
And
and
we
cipher
see
first.
another
Good choice.
abnormal, which did like hardly anything because it was its what, third use
Yeah,
or fourth?
hardly anything, but it's still better than nothing, and you might as well use it.
Yeah, that's true. The
Acrobat running
the
by.
trying
Oh,
and mercenary will go down,
mercenary eating statues, unfortunately. Mirone
chiseling
about to
back
check the cipher.
onto the last cipher,
Sees the
and
acrobat.
Mirone caught
Oh
a
yeah.
glimpse of the acrobat.
He knows that Acrobat is there, and he knows the mercenary is down for good.
He knows,
Ooh, landing that
and
statue.
it seems
Gonna try and land a second
like
one.
acrobat is
Oh.
gonna get down.
Unfortunate. Mercenary will not be able to crawl to
It
the
seems
dungeon.
like that was a 4-man.
Beautiful 4-man from Mirone.
Beautiful.
Good gameplay from the survivors. It was a very exciting match.
Let's check the data.
Good kite times from everybody.
That was a beautiful kite from Acrobat with a almost 120 second
Oh, yeah.
contained. It seems like they were the they were the main decoder.
I think why they lost is because they were not working on the cipher that was behind Shaq. The two ciphers that they had in mind were too close to each other
Oh
to
yeah,
let
that was a
Mirone
really,
simply use it.
I mean, it's better than three ciphering themselves, but it was
Yeah,
a really tough situation. And we are waiting for round one, second half.
I'm waiting for the
Oh,
yep for AT survivors. They're up next. Beautiful 4-man. Got that 5-0 so far.
it's really putting pressure on APS's Hunter now,
Oh
because
yeah,
they
now their
will have
hunter has
to get a
4-man
four-man to tie up.
clean up. We've got some downtime before everything gets set up for the next round.
I mean, I'm very happy that I got to see a dancer on arms, because
Oh yeah, there was
you don't really
good
see that
dancer
often.
usage. Beautiful music boxes. Each one
Beautiful,
was used properly, in my opinion. Even the
properly.
last
Yeah,
one.
they were.
Last one was just used as like a makeshift flywheel, but it still gave enough distance to last like another
They
15
did.
seconds. Very important.
It was a very good kite,
Oh,
honestly, because Mirone was switching targets, making it difficult to stay
yeah,
consistent
Mirone.
and
Yeah.
commit to one specific survivor.
It's like this hunter has their record closed, so we can't really glean
And it
anything,
seems like
unfortunately. But we see
we
that they
are
have
waiting
three-faced
on
god, so we could
AT
see a
and
wheel.
activators survivors. We know that AT is trying to go for a tie at least here, so that they could at least win round one. Do you think that they might choose a mechanic?
I think they would go mechanic if they. Oh yeah, potentially they could. They would probably want to secure the tie, or like at the very least not get 4-man. So they're probably gonna bring out a comp with a lot of support.
That is true.
Someone like we could see female dancer again potentially. I'm not sure if anyone on AT plays her.
Yeah, I
We
don't.
might see Postman.
Maybe, but they also do have an Ento.
They have an
Of
Ento and a
Gray. They
forward.
do have an Ento and a forward. That is true.
I'm not sure if their forward is there though. I think so.
Uh, well, we will have to see. We're waiting for the rest of AT survivors to get invited. Do you think we're gonna see a sculptor from from APS, or do you think we're gonna see another hunter?
Hard to tell because I don't. This person's record is closed, so they do have three-faced god, so we could see a wheel.
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's a
sure.
wheel on arms.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
could see
know
another
the
sculptor.
chances of wheel on arms.
Got a very good win rate for both factions,
That
64
is
and
true.
67. And it's a Hydra, so could see a Dream Witch potentially if they know how to play Dream Witch.
That is true, actually. This is arms
This
is
is
a
one of
good
her
map
best
for
maps.
her. And we will begin with the bands, it seems.
Waiting for those bands to come in. Let's see. Got lots of Mirone fans in the stream chat.
I mean, we
Very
love to see
excited
it
to
though.
see that
We love
deep
to see it though.
gameplay. Yeah.
We love to see support for both sides.
Got a seer ban right
Let's
off the
see it,
bat.
man.
Not a bad pick.
It isn't. I would say that would be a Dream Witch ban. Do you think is that their forward play? I think we might see a forward.
I think so.
But if it is a Dream Witch, that might be a little risky.
My bad. Just trying to check the archives.
And it seems we see a Merc Psych.
Oh, they're confident that
Locking.
they're gonna go against Dream Witch, locking
Yeah,
Mercsite.
that seems like a Dream Witch counter. And a Barmaid ban, so it does seem
Yeah.
like it might be a Dream Witch, yeah.
This could be a Dream Witch, but it could be fake bans as well.
I mean, who else would be scared of a Barmaid, though?
Yeah, that's the thing.
And we see an Acro lock-in. Now, the last ban really is gonna tie everything together.
Who would a Dream Witch ban after
And they
Barmaid and
could ban
Sight?
an Ento, because Ento does kind of counter a Dream
That
Witch.
support would be very obnoxious to deal with.
Yeah, it would, especially with the deactive leeches.
Oh yeah, pushing those away from chairs, for example,
Chair,
let you get
yeah.
a free rescue pretty much. We don't have those bans quite up on the screen yet, but we have the Seer ban, Merc Psych Lock, Barmaid ban, and Acro Lock.
We are just
There
waiting
they
for
are.
the last ban and the last lock. So. And then.
They're deciding on the last ban.
Okay.
All right. And Bomber.
And then Bomber is a very high
Yeah.
That is what they're going.
Oh, there's that Dream Witch lock.
That is the Dream Witch would have to get a really good chase to make this to take advantage of this opportunity.
Oh yeah, if Bomber spawns in the corner of the map, drops his coffin, and then like runs
It
to
just
the other end of the map.
rotates. Yeah, it could be difficult, especially if he tanks the leech hit for the death.
Oh yeah. Takes the leech hit, and then you have to chase him for another 30 seconds, and then you down him, and he rebirths after you chair him. Would be a very long kite.
Especially with added support.
Surprised they didn't lock Ento here.
I mean, hopefully we'll see Ento later into the script, but
yeah,
because Ento is a really good character.
Ento is an excellent support character. She's also a good kiter.
That is true.
It's like we're getting ready to start the round.
Yeah,
here.
it seems like we are about to get started. And we are seeing the same thing last match with one tide and
3
three
flywheels instead
flywheel,
of
it seems.
limbos. We've got some Gray fans in the chat, screaming and hollering in joy at the mercenary. Beautiful
Gray on
96 badge.
Mercenary. We
As
have
she
Well
should
on
be.
Acrobat and Parlos, I believe, on Embalmer.
Stream's lagging behind, unfortunately.
It seems like we're getting similar
Yeah,
spawns from last match.
got that mercenary in the middle. Embalmer's
Or
going runes,
Embalmer's going to,
sandbags. Oh,
no, Factory actually.
factory.
And Psyche seems to have went to Deep Sandbag.
Acro's at Shack. Dream Witch chose to spawn at sandbags, which will allow her to chase either Psychologist or Embalmer. If Embalmer
Well,
puts his
like,
coffin down and
I
starts
believe
running,
that
yeah,
the Dreamwish will probably go for the Embalmer instead, just because he
oh
would
yeah,
be the most optimal chase.
you chase him right away. He can't get as much distance.
I mean, you could chase the Psyche too, but she does have that
Yeah, she would
stress.
take that leech hit with the
And then,
stress, and
yeah,
then yeah,
it's
it'd be a
really.
completely normal survivor.
And
Waste
Acrobat is
time.
pretty much across the map. The Dreamwish would have to go toward, like, through Mercenary to even get to Acrobat.
All right, we're spawning into the match now.
And it seems like Dreamwish is going towards
Immediately going
Psyche,
towards the
actually.
Psychologist. Embalmer's bringing out his coffin. Psyche tried to silent vault there, but her trail has been found. Dreamwitch is bringing her leech
Seems
over.
like Psyche is using the Kite Thief sandbag.
Oh yeah, that's a good cutting spot.
It is.
But it runs the risk of getting sandwiched,
It
which is
does. It's
potentially
are we
going
gonna?
to happen here.
It seems like Psyche is gonna take a hit right now, as
Oh, main body hit. Yeah. Gonna send that main body off, send the leech after her as well. Oh, sandwiching her.
sandwich. But it seems like Chubby
Like, can
has
still take the leech hit though, and get away unharmed.
that will be.
Yep.
Seems like Chubby is gonna rotate towards Factory, since Embalmer has went towards middle. It seems.
Patroller is still available. She could just drop that patroller. Yep,
And
there
we
it
see a
is.
main body patroller right in
Ooh.
front of right before the pallet.
Almost lands that
Yeah,
hit.
missed
Not
it.
quite.
But the patroller
Buys a few more
will
seconds.
possibly.
Ooh,
And we see a
flywheels to the
flywheel.
window. Good choice.
It seems like we will see a down shortly.
Got that down. But it did last another 20 or so seconds because of that flywheel and that pallet.
And
basement is here.
Are we gonna get a basement though?
I think we might see a or chair middle pressure.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we're getting a
Water tower.
water tower
tower
chair with who was with Embalmer rotating towards
Oh,
Factory again.
Embalmer finishing his cipher and taking off because he does not want to deal with that.
3 ciphers have been popped.
Mercenaries coming
Gray
in
is
for
going
rescue.
in for the rescue on Ike. Missed charge attack. But did get a hit on chair.
Simple hit and rescue. Going to go finish the psychologist off.
And we did see a leech hit though.
Full presence now.
Yeah, but
Anything is
it does
possible.
leave Dreamwitch with only one, technically 2 leeches on the map.
Oh yeah, she can leech Psych again, who's gonna die in the corner, but it's uncertain if they'll rescue Psych. Oh, looks like there's potentially sending the Embalmer in.
Dreamwitch has caught the Factory cipher and is pushing the spawn follower to pressure.
Sending that main body over. Oh,
Oh, are we gonna see a blink switch? We did not.
seeing that blink switch quite yet.
Yeah, it would have been really risky too.
Embalmer
But
already at Lofters, ready to
would-
rescue.
AP does have to start a new cipher since the spawn is camping Factory.
Bomber giving that to Nidus, but not quite revealing himself yet. Buying that team a little time.
And it
Ooh, getting that rescue
has
while
been
she
a
was
rescue.
Patroller is available again, but we could see a switch to Blink.
But it
Get an
seems like
easy
we
hit.
will see a blink switch. Or
Oh,
not.
it's the Bomber.
And we do see a rebirth.
Bomber choosing to rebirth right away.
Dreamwitch is trying to. Dreamwitch at the top.
Dropping that patroller on him. She can put in Bomber
like
on chair and he'll already be second chair. This just potentially turned around. Really depends. Because they have to start a whole new cipher. Oh, beautiful flywheel.
A really good flywheel, but they did get hit through the pallet. And this is Embalmer's second chair.
Yeah. All this Dreamwitch has to do now is camp and cut off this cipher. She'll be able to get one kill.
And it seems Well is going in for the rescue on
Acrobat coming in for the rescue with the black bomb.
We are seeing a patroller.
White bomb. Oh, dropping that patroller to try and stall him.
We'll probably
Dreamwitch trying to psych him out.
See a terror shot here.
Oh, yeah, this is setting up for
this
a
is very
close.
That
is very unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate.
We are gonna see Acrobat potentially go in the basement. Nope. It's gonna be cheered.
Leech is still active. And everyone is in injured state with, well, Acrobat being chaired.
Acrobat sandbag dungeon.
Seeing what this is looking like a 4-man or possibly a 3-man if played correctly.
They're trying to
they pull off the healing.
Oh, there's that blink. And downing the Psych, who's already on her second chair as well.
They are trying to heal, but
the mercenary forced to use his
elbow. They need to get off that rescue in time.
Ooh. Gray might be able to make this rescue before half. Oh, yep. Gets away with getting it just before half. Choosing to die for the Acrobat, but she decided to
get chaired
go
back.
grab Psych. Has tabs on the Acrobat.
Dreamwitch has, yeah, this is a really bad situation. Psych and Mercenary are gonna be chaired. With leaving, well, Psych got eliminated. But Mercenary will probably be chaired or will be slugged.
Like she's gonna choose to chair Mercenary. She has that leech.
With Blink being active in 4 seconds.
Choosing to drop the Mercenary to blink on the Acrobat.
It seems like
probably gonna bring the main body over Leech Mercenary so he can't struggle. Yep,
well, this seems like a 4-man. Right at 98%. That is really unfortunate.
Going to go chair the Acrobat now. This is a loss.
And we got a 4-man from AP5's Hunter, tying up the score.
4-man from Apocalypse really turned that match around with that patroller terror.
4-man after 4-man.
It was really exciting to see as well.
It was. That one tear shock really changed the whole situation of the match.
Oh yeah, turned it from a tie to a loss. It was very unfortunate.
Not to mention, I don't think that they were really getting rid of the leeches, it seemed.
They were trying to de-leech.
But it was too late with the blink switch,
With the blink switch, but unfortunately they were found already.
Yeah. The leashes really do chase you. They were patrolling the whole map. It was...
Yeah, she was all over that map.
Bomber was really unfortunate because it was right next to the spawn follower and the main body.
And she was already heading over there.
Yeah, it was
I saw
really. It was just like it was. I think the coffee location was just like unfortunate because the spawn follower was already there. Because Dreamwitch was trying to pressure the cipher there earlier.
pressuring Mercenary off that last cipher, so they had to start a new one. But unfortunately, the Embalmer chose to rebirth there.
Yeah, so it was really.
It just
He
kind of
almost got
snowballed.
away with it too,
Yeah,
but it was just the pallet hit. Or,
it snowballed into like Embalmer leading
yeah.
the Dream Witch to everybody else, unfortunately. So everyone was at that side of the map.
And they didn't have any time to heal because Chubby was getting chased across the map with a leak. And Gray was trying to locate another cipher to decode with Dreamwitch pressuring a chase on a bomber at factory, leading it
Beautiful
into a
first
very
try
hard
attempt for
situation.
that Cyclo. Even with a little bit of a rocky start, still got that good pallet usage, good flywheel.
It was.
Saw some other good flywheels too. The Embalmer had a really good flywheel. That is
Now
GG's. We are
approaching
5-5
that
now.
we're gonna approach round two. Dude. Who do you think each survivor side is gonna ban? Because they do get a hunter ban.
No doubt AT will probably be banning Dreamwitch, but it ultimately depends on which map gets chosen next to play
Yeah,
on.
that is true.
Because if it's something like Moonlit, you don't really have to ban Dreamwitch because she's pretty tie heavy on that. If they want to go
And I'm
very high.
assuming both hunters do have a breaking wheel in their roster.
Oh yeah, we might see him if they choose Moonlit. He has very easy mobility on that map. We could see him too if they choose Ever Sleeping, or even
That is
Lakeside.
true.
Though he does struggle on the boats of Lakeside.
But we could also see Chinatown or Leo's memory, which
Oh yeah. If we see a Leo's memory, we will not be seeing Dream Witch.
but we could potentially see a breaking wheel on Leo's, but it really comes down to if both teams have practice on the map.
Yeah, really, it's hunter dependent if they decide to play wheel on those maps or not. Keeping an eye on the chat to see if they choose map bans. Still waiting on the teams to have some time to recover from the intense matches that they just had.
That is very true.
And plus, they've got to decide
And
like what
I
maps, and then
believe
head to choose survivors and hunters. They
Ace is choosing the map time.
believe they are.
And it seems like we
Looks like
get a Red Church ban.
Red Church ban.
I believe so.
Not a bad map for Dream Witch, but
It
Breaking
is.
Wheel.
It's probably her best map.
Dream Witch is able to easily get to everything on that map. Well, I mean, most hunters are. It is a very small map. Oh, it looks like it might actually be a red church lock.
Allah? That could be.
Not quite sure.
We just have to wait and see.
We've got some Russian in the chat. Very good to see that you're tuning in here. Gray's saying that they locked Red Church. Looks like we're going to be seeing that this round. We will not be seeing Breaking Wheel then. I don't
Yeah.
imagine. He will get looped very badly with those windows.
Though we might see a Dream Witch if that is not banned.
If they don't ban Dream Witch, I have confidence that they're going to be seeing her again.
That is probably true. It does really come down to whichever faction they decide to go for. And it seems
Like
like
Apocalypse is Survivor
AP5
first,
or APX is surviving first.
sending out their survivors ready to fight. We're going to see Mirone again. They might ban
We
Mirone's
are.
Sculptor.
But
They
we
ban
could
Mirone's Sculptor, they
also
might see his Dream Witch.
but I believe that is true. But we could potentially see a breaking wheel, but that would be very challenging.
It would be quite the struggle. He would have to get out of wheel form and then vault the window with the
Like go
window block.
back and then they just
Yeah,
get it's
and
like
then
a
go back to
loop.
wheel
It's
form.
like
Waste
yeah.
so much time.
Unless we are seeing a different hunter this time.
We could see someone else from Mirone's roster. I'm not entirely sure who all is
That
on
is
there.
true. We could potentially see a geisha for all we know.
Oh, with the
And it
with the
seems
5
like
to 5
the
score.
bans are gonna begin soon.
Oh yeah, the 5 to 5 score. Do you think we're gonna see what kind of a comp? Like a win comp or a tie comp?
I believe that we are gonna probably see a tie comp for both teams because I believe they both want to push to the for the third for
Oh
a
yeah,
third round.
they definitely want to push for the third round.
Yeah, and we see
Maybe
a
tie comp
forward
with the
steer
potential.
ban that does potentially look like a dream win.
Forward seer ban, pretty solid. It does look like Dream Witch bans. We'll just have to see. It looks like Mirone is thinking that they'll ban his sculptor. So he's playing against that right now.
That that's true. I believe they get a hunter ban right after, right? Or no, they
Oh
get a
yeah,
hunter
they get
ban
the
right
Hunter
after
ban.
the lock in.
Hunter ban and then Survivor lock in. It's either one or two.
But we could also potentially see a clerk, because clerk has been coming into the meta.
Clerk has been rising steadily in the meta. She scares me in
Steadily.
rank. She is very good. If you see a good clerk, it's dangerous.
And we see a priestess acrobat lock in, followed up with a hunter ban.
Waiting on that Hunter ban, they're probably discussing it.
This can be really helpful on this map, especially with the long window portal.
Oh yeah, she could set up portals inside of the church itself.
Inside of the church, inside graveyard, it can
Oh
be
yeah, in
really
graveyard
hard
as
to get a
well.
good chase when there's a priestess.
They drop that global and have it all the way across the map. Small as it is, it's still like 30 seconds of time wasted.
That is true. What do you think are the possibilities of seeing a hermit?
A hermit. It's a very not sure. I haven't. He's still pretty new. It's difficult to say. I've seen
That
him in
is
tournaments
true.
already, but he is a little weak if he gets kited early game.
That is true. Especially with good support
Yeah, with
can
good support. And it also
struggle with
depends on the
chase.
comp.
And it seems like we did get a sculptor ban.
There's that sculptor ban like Mirone had been predicting, likely.
So we might potentially see a barmaid ban or a psych ban coming up.
It really depends on who Mirone is going to play. Mirone could ban a kiter, or he could ban a psych. Could ban Anto, get rid of that support.
Yeah, but it really comes down to the hunters remaining that he can choose from.
Using to ban that sculptor on this map was a good idea. She would have easily been able to maneuver this map, put pressure everywhere.
Or we could potentially see a Soul Weaver come into action.
Ooh, round 2 Soul Weaver. That could be good. She could drop her webs everywhere.
That is true. She has very good movement on this map, especially in like graveyard, reception,
Oh yeah,
even inside church.
the hallways in church.
She
Between
has
like
she could have really good map pressure if used correctly.
put her webs everywhere. She could go everywhere on the map really fast. Very dangerous. And then with that too, she could be able to chair like pretty much anywhere with the speed boost. Put pressure on ciphers while guarding the chair.
That is true.
We're waiting
It
on the
seems we're still waiting for the next Survivor ban. What is your favorite map to play? Like, what is your favorite map to play on, though, Raz?
mine, I would say Ever Sleeping. I think it's a gorgeous map, but also I just really like kiting on that map. It's not too open, but not too closed off.
Do you think we have a probability of seeing it ever sleeping on the third round?
Yeah, I think so. Potentially, it's a good map. It depends on if they could choose it for their hunter, or if the survivors are confident with that map, they could play on that map as well.
I
Some
mean,
good.
ever sleeping is a really it's similar to Red Church, if you think about it. So they both have their advantages and disadvantages. But overall, I would say, overall, I would say it's a really balanced map for both factions, for both sides.
I agree. I think it's very balanced map. Got
And we
that next
see
ban,
a
great.
Gravekeeper ban. Wasn't Gravekeeper ban last Dreamish match too?
Oh yeah, got that mercenary lock. We could see a Dream Witch with that Gravekeeper ban, but
Plus, or no, but Gravekeeper also does counter Breaking Wheel with the shovel.
yeah, Gravekeeper would not counter a Soul Weaver, I believe, because she can just shoot him out of his shovel.
But it would be pretty hard to hit. It would have because he's like
Yeah,
faster and he could just go
yeah, he
underneath
has
pallets.
that speed boost, and he can just like start moving left and right, messing you up.
That is true. What hunter do you like? Are you most excited to possibly see during this?
Actually, I would really like to see a Clerk. As much as she scares me to go against her, watching her gameplay is always very entertaining.
See, that is true. She's like a dream witch if you think about it.
I agree, yeah. But she has a really good map pressure and also very good chase, especially endgame with the cipher pressure. and I think her playstyle is just really unique. I'm very glad she's coming
How
up
do
to
you
the meta.
think the new clerk nerfs have affected her in her gameplay?
That's definitely going to be quite a pain for the Clerk mains to deal with. I'm not sure if
I
it was a
mean,
necessary nerf.
they slightly tweaked all of his skills, but it wasn't by a whole chunk to
Yeah, it also
push her
wasn't
all
a
the way
whole
down.
lot, so I think
It
she'll
was
still
for
be
like a
used.
second or two.
It's not like she, just dropped from glory.
Yeah, all the way down to to evil
Leo
reptilian.
level, yeah.
Well, more like gamekeeper level. And we see a patient ban with the perfumer lock-in.
Interesting. I think we might see Breaking Wheel here.
It seems so.
I think that Apocalypse knows this and they chose to lock in Perfumery.
It seems like perfumer could possibly start getting back into the meta with the new flywheel and with her little buff that they
Oh yeah,
added.
her light healing buff. Oh
Yeah, and
yep.
we do see a breaking wheel lock-in. I believe it's gonna be an insolent confined space breaking wheel, if I do believe so. Because chasing on red church is really hard for a wheel, and insolence just makes it so much better to get presence for full presence. And we have window blocker for just cancel out all of the church
Okay.
windows that they could
Window blocker
possibly
is going to
abuse.
be a necessity here.
Yeah,
Will not allow trump card. Wonder what kind of build we're going to see.
that is true. But remember, they did nerf flywheel against the breaking wheel, so it isn't as strong as it used to be with canceling out his little snap.
That's true. It is also very difficult to lane that flywheel.
So if the survivors do land that flywheel snap perfectly, they use up their only chance throughout that whole game to do so.
Oh, see that
And we
beautiful
see
priestess.
Kira with a priestess with
First
golden
bad
future.
priestess.
What are your opinions on golden future?
I think
I
it's a
personally
beautiful
don't like it. It's ugly.
Lovestar. You don't like any skin.
That's true, but also it's basically tinfoil.
Yeah, she does. She is really shiny, like exceptionally
It
shiny.
is
But I
really
really
shiny,
like the
yeah.
ring behind her.
Oh no, she's gone.
No, you made him change off. How could you?
No, go back.
No. No.
And then AMR is on the mercenary again with I don't know how to say that, okay. And then Lance with the acrobat with flywheel.
Funny little shark. We got
And
one
then
tied, and the rest are running Windows. Priestess with flywheel. Oh, it looks like they all switched to flywheel actually.
they all did they all switch to flywheel? And it seems we are gonna see Breaking Wheel spawn in
Back
Backgate.
here. Not a
I
bad
think he's
choice, but
optimizing for
also
the priest this chase.
Breaking Wheel can also just kind of chase whoever he wants because he can just get into wheel and be
That
across the
is
map.
true. But think about it. Priestess is really is their god palette window. That is a really good looping spot for
Oh yeah, if you can cut that priestess off from center, you could down her potentially quick. And we're gonna see Mirone enter
we
wheel
are
and go
off.
right for that priestess.
Priestess
Who's
is
going to click
already
out of
making her way towards the window. And
Oh,
we
lands
see
that
a
spike.
5. Oh,
Amazing.
that's unfortunate.
Dropping that pallet just to buy a few more seconds. Probably gonna vault the window again. Oh,
Oh, that was
that was
backing
interesting.
off, and she would have gone into that.
Good portal. Brought her out of that spike. Oh, but she
Oh,
lands
the
it.
trap
no.
came back.
I didn't think that the trap would still be there.
And Priestess will go down after this hit.
Can Mirone get this next hit? Oh. I'll be using that window. Forcing Mirone to vault it. We don't see window block here. This is not good.
Oh,
But lands that trap.
and she does get trapped, but flywheel
Will
should.
kill
And
without, yeah.
was that a flywheel or was it not up yet? We see Merc ready to rescue on the side. Well, Lance
Force
is
off the
highlighted at that.
Mirone with tinnitus dropping that trap there.
We do see the
Oh,
blinks up,
he's
though.
going to find
And
the
it seems like Mercenary did get spotted
Drop
out.
that on him.
And the elbow pad did get cancelled.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Dropping that trap.
And we do see a hit on the edge for full pressing.
Oh,
And
beautiful
that was a
flywheel.
very
But
good flywheel,
unfortunately,
but
terror
it
shock,
still got terror shock.
bringing
leaving-
him around with full presence.
Leaving Wheel with full presence for second chase on Priestess after getting rescued.
Yeah, Priestess choosing to die in the corner of the map.
That
to buy
was a
some
good.
time as
That was a
possible.
good flywheel though. It was just an
Good flywheel,
unfortunate
just
hit with the pallet.
Yeah. Good swing from Mirone there.
Yeah, well, and we see Acrobat, which is highlighted.
Acrobat is unfortunately highlighted here.
It's just, yeah, it's really unfortunate when the highlight when the
Mirone
and he
predicting
does
that window. Beautiful.
feel- and he does cancel
that
out full
firebomb.
presses though.
It was a good firebomb. Trying to bait out that rescue from that side of the chair is dangerous. He manages to get it off. Oh,
Oh,
I'm not sure what just
And-
happened. Mirone choosing to switch to peepers to go pressure those ciphers.
and it seems like Mirone is leaving Priestess and going to chase the last cipher.
That is
It's
going to
on
allow
AMR at
Yes.
reception. And
Ooh,
he
dropping
does
those
get spiked.
Likes on Mercenary. gonna be
Priestess and
down.
Acrobat are healing, but the lifesaver did get popped, and
Oh.
Mercenary does go down from the snap.
Oh, dropping that peeper on the Mercenary.
It
His
seems
healing
like
is going to be very slow.
85 has set up the ruin window,
At those ruin
so that
windows.
is really hard to get by or to go.
That's
go
going
up
to be
against.
very annoying to deal with. Will Mirone choose to stay here?
And he
Oh,
does get a spike.
Perfumer
And
removing that
does
extra spike.
perfume the second spike from full presence.
Oh,
And we
wow.
do see a flywheel.
Good uses of that flywheel.
But we do see a trap hit. This leaves Priestess injured and Mercenary on the floor. The Cypher is at 50, or at 40, probably approaching 50 soon. And it does seem like Hero is starting Graveyard.
Globaling that perfumer so they can
There
heal.
has been a global move.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna focus on decoding. Forcing
And
that acrobat
Mirone
off.
is gonna chase Lamb.
Not sure why Acro chose to run that way.
Acro still has flywheel though.
Oh,
He does
That
dodge
flywheel.
it.
dodges the extra spike. Dropping that peeper on the cipher. It looks like they rescued the
The
mercenary.
global portal. The global portal could be a game changer. Especially
Around going to
since
pick this global.
Graveyard is getting worked on and it seems like there
They've got
are
3 people on Graveyard
three
rushing it.
people on it, yeah. It seems like they are gonna get into endgame soon.
Oh, if he can get that spike
It
down.
seems like it is almost it's gonna pop, and we do see it.
Mirone choosing to see who's at back gate. Will he spot the
Mirone is
priestess?
back on
Yep.
Hero.
Found the priestess. Gave her a
Going
spike.
back
Slow
to
her
the
down.
gate.
Spots the mercenary, probably with the peeper. Oh,
Elbow pad did get cancelled.
elbow pad, little finicky there. Trying to go through that portal.
Oh, but the portal did cancel out the snap.
Oh, hitting him in that trap.
It seems like Perfumer
Mir's
cannot make it to the gate in
trying to
time
run to the
since they
global.
barely started.
I don't think he's gonna make it to that global.
No, they aren't. It seems like AMR was waiting for the dungeon to open, but unfortunately, they weren't at the gate.
Unfortunately, that they didn't have the gate open.
It seems like
They
AP,
will get a
APS is
three-man.
getting a 3-man, putting them in the lead with a 3-point advantage for the next round.
Perfumer just hanging out at the gate. Okay, there she is. She's gone.
That was very good control. Those were really good controls for Mirone's wheel. But I think
Excellent.
hitting Acrobat after the Acrobat rescued Creases was just really unfortunate for him.
Yeah, I think he
And
needed
the
to focus
fact the
on that.
fire, yeah, and his ball canceled out full presence was just unlucky. I didn't even know you could do that. But overall, that was a really good match.
Very good match.
But does that does kind of force AT to also get a 3-man on their survivor side, or
Survivor
at least a
push for a
tie.
three-man or a tie. Tie at the very least, but yeah, you're gonna try and push for that three-man, I imagine. And I have no idea who we're gonna see next as the hunter.
We might see a Breaking Wheel or a Dream Witch from APS's Hunter.
I think Apocalypse is
Possibly a Sculptor
banned.
too.
Oh yeah, then it could be Sculptor, maybe even Clerk.
That is true, but think about can also get countered by really good support. Are we gonna see a forward ban though?
If they're gonna push for the three-man, I think they're gonna try and bring out Ento. Been waiting the whole time to see her. Surprised we haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, that is true. And we see a Seer ban once again. But we are still waiting on the third ban from the Hunter.
Seer ban, but you know that could be for
And
anyone.
Priestess. Seer and Priestess ban
Seer and
from APS's Hunter.
They could bring out a forward.
But they could bring out a forward, but if they don't ban the Dream Witch, the forward kind of doesn't matter. But if they choose to play Breaking Wheel again, it could be a forward. Overall, it really comes down to who AT decides to ban.
Got that 1-3 score. Apocalypse currently in the no
Lead with
8-3.
3 points. No, wait. Yeah, is it 3 points? No, 2 points, I
No,
believe, right?
there it is. Yeah, it is Apocalypse in the lead. I was reading it wrong. They're
Is
in
it
the lead
with?
by
Is it
points
by
currently.
2 or 3?
It's by 2.
Okay.
It was 5-5, and so far it's 1-3.
The forward
Forward
barmaid lock and a Dream Witch ban. We see a Merc lock
Merc ban.
or a Merc ban. My bad. we could potentially see a Gravekeeper lock in for a main rescuer. from 18.
Or Perfumer lock in first.
I think they're expecting a wheel again too.
Acroban cut off that little bit of support. They could lock in Patient if they wanted a kiter or Into.
That is true. I think we might be seeing a breaking wheel too. Because it seems like, but like the barmaid ban might be kind of like iffy to work around,
Ooh,
especially against a breaking wheel.
Forward, Barmaid, Perfumer, and Psych. These are all characters with long, like, longevity. Oh, Bonbon.
A bonbon. They can tie a bonbon. I think that's what what APS's Hunter is trying to go for. They're trying to secure that tie for the team in order to secure the win for round 2.
Oh yeah. Bonbon isn't a bad choice on this map, even though he is slow. He can get around this map because of how small it is. He could bring
That is true, and
teleport,
he
but
does have bombs to utilize.
yeah. Can launch those bombs from anywhere and he's in middle.
And we do see another
We see that Bonbon busting out of boogie.
one flywheel and 2 broken windows with one tied again once again.
3 broken windows and 1 tied.
3 broken windows.
And Bonbon is still busting out that boogie. He's ready. And he's prepared to fight. I really like that standby motion.
The little dance.
Yeah, I've
What
never
is
seen
it?
that. It's very cute.
It looks like he's posing.
Put that forward and middle for support. Putting Barmaid in graveyard.
This isn't a really bad. This isn't really bad. This isn't a bad like strategy with the Bonbon having to get forced to go to graveyard with Barmaid having to go towards forward in church. Forward being like the main the main rescuer can tell that they're not that they're switching towards either Perfumer or Psych in mid broken or back 8.
Forward will be able to communicate that and they'll start rotating away immediately.
Yeah, it could really put Bonbon in a really bad situation because rotational kiting does counter Bonbon.
Rotational kiting is his biggest weakness. His chase is just...
It is his
he
biggest
struggles with
weakness.
distance.
But he could choose to chase Barmaid. And it seems like he is going toward Perfumer first.
Looking for that
Which
Perfumer. He has
rotated outside of church.
Going into church.
And
ignoring
we can
that forward entirely.
Forward decoding the cipher.
Forward does not care, and that Bonbon does not care either.
And it seems, we see Perfumer running into Psych. Fortunately,
Mirone, Psych.
Those are really good dodges.
Now kiting at back
The
8.
team's Perfumer is gonna choose to kite back 8 for a little while before rotating.
Use all those pallets up. Doubling back. Oh, trying a red light trick here? No.
Addiction does activate, I believe.
Everyone saw that Hunter for a couple seconds.
And we
Oh,
do see
oh,
Chip, and we don't see a perfume. This is a really
this is
unfortunate for the
yeah.
perfumer.
One bomb and she's dead. Unfortunately.
We have the chance to sing a really fast round,
Oh, it looks
and
like he might have lost to it.
it
No.
seems like the bonbon thought the perfumer sprayed perfume in order to teleport back, but that wasn't the case. And from what I recall, the perfumer had
Oh,
broken
fake
windows, if I
blink.
believe, right? And we do
Yeah,
see a forward stun.
forward support, getting her away. But Bonbon still has that blink. He faked it. Faked messing it up.
We saw another perfume.
Will she know?
We see forward in the back, supporting the
Forward
perfumer's
supporting
kite.
stun at that window.
Basement is in check.
Oh, the perfumer. Oh, oh my goodness.
And it seems like we will see a basement play.
Oh, forward threatening that
Or
rescue.
not.
Oh, choosing not
Oh.
to do basement, instead putting her out here.
We're gonna see a chair stun.
We'll see that immediate rescue.
Is choosing a rescue.
Dropping that perfume immediately. Faking out that
We see
window.
and we see a missed stun from the forward.
Oh, control
Draining
bomb.
up more than 50% of his football. But
Oh,
we do see another small stun.
forward has no ball left. He has a sliver. Can't harass anymore. Forced to leave. Psychologist
Perfumer is rotating the guard pallet though. It did buy her time with the attack recovery, but she has to survive longer to give her team more time to decode.
using the kite graveyard since nobody's here. Good kiting spot. Unfortunately,
Oh,
going to
and she did get bombed right at the
tried
pallet.
to wedge her way between them, but they were just too close.
They were. That
We'll be
shade
seeing
bomb
her
was
here.
really good.
No one is close enough to give tinnitus, so Bonbon is already out far camping.
It seems
Picks up the
Psych is in the
psychologist.
back.
Found her
We
trails.
do see Dungeon, but someone has passing.
Even if Psych does, I don't think she's gonna be able to rescue.
Line of sight.
They-
This is a really bad situation. They are on the last cipher though,
They can still tie
and they
this.
do
Yep.
not get the rescue off.
Psych can kite for about 30 seconds. Less, maybe. Oh, control bomb.
Like does get bombed though, and Barmaid does get forward a drink, possibly making him the
Bonbon's
next
chaining those
rescuer.
bombs. Oh, oh, that was very lucky.
Stuck on
Bonbon
the
got
edge.
stuck on the rock. Oh. Oh, forward was
And
given
we
a
do
drink.
see
ready
forward
to
in the
rescue.
distance with 0 ball.
Choosing to chair Psych in reception.
The cipher has been primed though. It still gives AT the opportunity to get a 3-man.
Forward obtain some elbow pads. See if he's gonna use them. Maybe he'll save him for the end. Oh, lane.
He does get chipped though. That is really unlucky, especially with
Oh.
being the rescuer.
Oh.
The
Oh,
elbow
where's the
pad.
sniper pop?
Well, he and
Get that rescue. They're running. His blink is back up. He could choose the blink or he could save it,
and
switch to
Psych
another
does
straight.
dodge the bomb.
Like
But
dodging
Psych
those
would
bombs,
need
like-
a kite a little longer in order to buy time for the gate to be open.
And they just started that if he switches to teleport.
It seems
Oh, yeah.
like it is gonna be a foot race towards the gate.
Trying to see if that
It's-
forward is gonna come out. He sees
Bonbon
the
has spotted Carlos though.
scared that barmaid off the gate, but he didn't quite teleport. She could easily go back to it.
This is potentially gonna be a 3-man once again for APS.
They know where dungeon. He's making
Yeah,
it directly
right,
towards
that's
dungeon,
the
but he
question,
doesn't have
though.
any items. Oh,
That
that's
is
really unfortunate.
unfortunate with the chain bomb, and it is another 3-man for APS.
See
giving
another.
them the win for the second round, I believe. With the score of what was it?
6-2 now.
11? Like 11 to
Yeah,
7?
11
11 to
to
7.
7. Yes.
Will we be seeing a third round though, or will that be it for today?
Really good forward harassment. Just unfortunate with
It
the
was,
push
but
in
that
there.
unfortunate that one long sun missed though.
Oh yeah.
I believe we're gonna be going on to a third round, but it could be mistaken.
Looks like we
Yeah,
are
we
going to have a
will
third
be
round.
getting a third round. AT still has the chance of catching up,
AT's gonna have to haul ass on this though. They're
and
gonna have to,
AT
yeah,
is
pull
choosing
off
the
some
map,
crazy
so
things. Apocalypse gets to choose the map. We could see anything, honestly. I'm not quite sure what
that
we'll
is
see.
true. We could be seeing Ever Sleeping because I'm pretty sure Apocalypse's Hunter does have a breaking wheel in the back.
Bringing out that breaking reel round 3 could be interesting.
That could be. And if I'm assuming if Apocalypse's Hunter does get a 4-man that round, I'm pretty sure they win because AT
Yes,
would
their goal is
not be
to
able to catch up on point.
not get four-manned. But I don't know if they're going to be able to pull off a win. Right now, we're currently waiting on the map pick.
Well, I need to look at chat. Hold on. Let me just pull it up. Out of which survivors that remain from AT, and who do you think, like, which survivors do you think they're gonna choose in order to get
Try
enough
and push
points
for that
for the third
win.
round?
Hmm.
Because they have to kind of push for a win on both sides.
We've got that lakeside pick, so I think we're going to be seeing
A wheel.
characters
We
with
might
good
be seeing a
mobility.
wheel.
Really? You think Mirone's going to bring him out?
I don't know, because
Yeah,
remember, they do have two hunter bands.
it would be interesting to see another Leo pick.
We might be seeing a Dream Witch band, though. A Dream Witch,
Yeah,
Breaking Wheel band?
in that case, Mirone would play Sculptor, I would imagine. Push for that win.
Yeah,
Sculptor
but
is his best hunter.
that is true, but I mean, I don't think Marone is gonna choose the Dream Witch though, because they would have to push for a win on both sides for AT,
Yeah,
and it's just a really like tough spot to come out of.
that's really difficult.
With the new persona changes, which persona trait do you think is the best for the survivor side?
I think that they really improved Windows and the palette by combining them, but also the ability before that that gives you a interaction boost like that on top of like characters who already have vault speed boost makes them vault extremely fast. Like Mirone will be hunting first. We're gonna see Mirone play on Lakeside.
Huh?
And Mirone's gonna have to push those bans for the win.
They do. A really tough spot to come out of. But Mirone could do it.
I think Mirone is more than capable of doing it. He's shown his worth in all of these matches.
Yeah, especially the sculptor and even the
Oh yeah.
sculptor and the
Even
breaking
on
wheel
the
match.
breaking wheel match, he
Both
still had
hunters have
incredible
shown
control.
great skill and talent. Like you can tell these are hunters that know what they're doing and what they want to get. I don't think I think we're gonna see a priestess ban, like a priestess year ban from the start, but it leaves like the third ban open for a
It leaves
forward
opportunity
possibly.
for forward. Not quite sure how the new persona is going to change up the meta as a whole. I mean, there's already some noticeable changes with that hunter detection outside of the fear radius,
That
and
is
also
true. We have
vault
seen that
speed.
activate throughout this game often. We have also seen
Do they have? Are they
the
running the new
survivor
one?
when the survivor
The,
is nostalgia. We have seen nostalgia get activated by the hunter.
what do you think about the one where they get the speed boost off the chair?
I don't think we've seen that throughout this whole thing, honestly. Like, I feel like like we haven't really seen it from what I've seen. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but
Yeah, I
you
haven't
can't
seen it.
really detect it. It's because usually they only have one rescue, and the rest have like broken windows or flywheel. So once they get rescued, they just kind of get like hit right away. It's hard to notice, but it's not a bad trade. But I just don't think it's worth it. Oh my god, why was that so loud?
I don't know why it was so funny. Yeah, yeah, they're probably bringing out a forward because this is a different survivor than A badge.
So we got a sub.
Toy merchant, female
Well, we could
dancer.
also see a toy merchant. That's right. This is a really good map for her.
That is the sorry, Lovestar.
Have we started the band there? Or are we still waiting?
Not quite yet. Everyone's been invited, but probably deciding what they want to do. I mean, it really does come down to how these
It really,
matches
yeah,
play
to
out.
this match, how this match goes and how the points are received.
They're gonna have to choose carefully.
Because I'm pretty sure AT Wood has to get a 4-man on one side, if I believe. Because it is 11, it's 11 or 5 to 7 right now. And there isn't space for a tie either.
You know,
Because
they
that
have to
would
push for
be
that win.
13-9, and AT would have to format the last match, or like the second half. So I'm assuming they're trying to go for a 3-man on each side for AT. And APS is choosing to tie up both games at least, trying to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, trying to prevent that win. Could play a tie heavy character. We could see like a bloody queen.
But a bloody queen is a tie hunter. They don't really want a tie in this situation unless their serves can 4-man.
Really, yeah, really depends.
I mean, we could see a geisha potentially, because geisha can tie, but she also can push for a win later on in the match.
Yeah, there could be win potential with that.
Or a spider, actually. The spider is a tie hunter, but she has a slight chance of winning, but geisha's just more consistent in pushing for a win instead of like Soul Weaver.
Yeah, I would say Geisha, especially like on this map.
Oh yeah.
Like they're still discussing who to ban.
I mean,
I
this
mean,
is a
everything.
really important round for both teams. So it's understandable why it's taking a little while to process the ban.
Everything is on the line, including the $200 bet. That does not
Wait,
exist.
what?
I mean,
I was like, wait, I was like, wait, that's a
no,
bet.
that would be like, could you imagine betting on like a match?
No, that's
Like,
just crazy. That's insane, honestly.
that is, it's insane behavior. The way you would watch it and then like watch as your like money disappears when they lose.
No, that's just sad.
It would be pretty sad.
I mean, it would be entertaining, but sad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not for us, because we're not the one involved in it,
Oh
but,
yeah.
you know.
But the people who are putting their money in, yeah, that
Yeah,
would
that's
suck.
sad. How do you feel about the new Lakeside changes, though, with the new opening?
The new boat, I think the new boat opening was a good addition for both survivors and hunters. It can let them get in easier.
That is true.
And there's a pallet there, so it's not like it's like completely like useless to the survivors. It's not like a great pallet, but
It's an
good.
okay palette.
Yeah, it's alright.
Though we did see a forward Priestess and Seer ban from Mirone.
Banning those really good characters.
I feel like we might be seeing a toy merchant come into play.
Could be seeing a mercenary as well. Yep.
And we
The
see a
mercenaries
mercenary
like
and a psychologist log in. Now, who are they gonna choose to ban?
banning wheel and sculptor.
And Sculptor. That does leave a Dream Witch, but Dream Witch on this map can be a little iffy.
They had those bans locked and loaded.
They were waiting.
They were prepared.
We could also wait. Do you think Patient is a good ban on Lakeside?
I think it depends on the hunter, and it also depends on where the patient is kiting. There are
That
some
is
spots where he's
true.
really good on this map, but If you get like caught in middle, there's not a lot of things to hook to sometimes.
Have you seen the thing with like Prospector where you would just drag the hunter off the stairs?
Yeah, and propel the hunter off like the
Do
ramp.
you think we might get a chance to see that?
I would really like to personally, but
I
I don't
would
know if we're gonna see
too.
it.
It would be funny.
It would be very funny. It's always very entertaining seeing those clips
It is.
for hunters. I don't think Prospector would be a bad pick, but it depends. Let me see what they have so far. They do have an A badge Prospector in this team, so we could be seeing Prospector.
But we remember there is also a toy merchant in
Yeah.
the back.
There is also a Toy Merchant. I think it's going to be one or the other, not both. Because they still have Kiters, they still have
That is
Acro,
true.
Patient, Ento. Unfortunately, there
And
are just
the
limited.
issue is like the decoding wouldn't be bad either with this team comp right now. The decoding doesn't seem bad because they only have one decoder.
Yeah, they've only got one character with slow decoding, and it's the Mercenary.
And I don't think we're gonna see a postman at all because postman kind of slipped off with the nerf, I would say.
He could be there for support, but yeah, it depends. I don't think anyone on this team really plays him, though. He's not a hard character to learn, though.
He isn't. But I feel like it's hard to get used to the pages because I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
yeah.
they nerfed most of his pages, not all of them.
We'll get that Patient ban?
Yeah, patient
Yeah.
ban. Will we see an Ento though? Ento has been lurking.
Ento's been in the shadows waiting for her moment to shine. I think this would be a pretty good opportunity. The thing with Patient on this map is, and I've been doing it more recently, hooking onto the ramp on Big Boat, making the hunter go all the way around, buys like an extra 10 seconds. It's
But
very
wasn't
annoying.
that before the new map changes, or has that been
That's
with the new
always
map
been a
changes?
thing, yeah, but I've been using it more.
No, but, like, have you been doing it with the new map change? Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure it makes it easier for them to go up from inside.
Yeah, that new hole probably
Yeah,
makes
but
it
I
easier
don't
for them to
think
drop.
a hunter should go underneath the boat unless they like predict whether the hunter's gonna drop down. But a geisha could also but a geisha against the patient would not be bad. But I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a geisha considering the patient ban was chosen.
Oh, they got that Toy Merchant lock.
The toy merchant,
Interesting that they didn't lock in someone else first.
maybe they were afraid of the toy merchant getting banned later on.
That is a possibility. Their records are open.
That is
I
true.
mean, yeah, that's how we saw. Because I was peeking. Because I wanted to see what they might
You
choose.
were a little peaky.
Taking a little peeky in there.
Hmm?
I mean, imagine S Badge Toy Merchant. Those catapults are probably going to be really good.
There's I know there's a catapult location on Big Boat and Small Boat.
Yeah, if
Possibly
you can get
Shack
that.
Window.
Yeah, that
I
catapult
don't have a
just
lot
there.
of experience with toy merchants, so I can't add anything to it.
And if you catapult off like Big Boat, you're going all the way across the map. You're just going to
That
soar.
is true. Unless you get sniped out.
Oh, yeah.
But from what I know, I'm pretty sure Spider is the only character so far that can snipe you out of the air.
Do you think a Hell Ember could do it if he threw a puppet and teleported?
I don't think so, cause like I'm pretty sure by how the system works, yeah, I don't think Helleber can. I think it's only Spider that can just like spit at you in
Yeah.
midair.
Because she can shoot you across the map. Maybe like a Foggy Blade too, by that extent.
But like
But who in
I
their right
know I
mind is,
know
yeah.
no I know Ripper can actually Volume Blade you, but a toy merchant out of her catapult. But it would have to be a second as she bolts the window to fly. He can snipe her out of it.
Yeah, it would have to be
Like you
pretty
buy a
precise.
big boat, like a big boat window, like the really good window.
Yeah, the one by the
Like if
stairs.
she's right behind you and she was, he can like foggy blade the side of the big boat and it just snipes her out of it if she just like chooses to glide.
We do see that barmaid ban is the final ban. We're gonna have this final lock-in here shortly. I think we could be seeing an entomologist.
Would we be seeing what? I mean, we could, but for the hunter pick, I think that's really gonna be the depending factor of how
Oh,
this
we
match
see the
will turn out.
postman pick.
The postman pick.
Getting that support in.
They are.
I mean, even with the
This
postman nerf, we
might
still
be
got
the most
extra supporting.
heaviest. Like this might be the most support team comp we've seen so far.
This is a very support-heavy comp right now. And not only can Postman support, I think he's a solid kiter as well. He's got many resources. He's got the dog. If you give him a flywheel,
That is true.
got
I
flywheel.
believe that we are gonna be seeing another like triple flywheel or like another triple broken windows once again.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be pushing for that win. Probably one tied, 3 windows. I'm not sure if they'll bring windows on this map actually. There's not many to use.
I mean, it depends on what side of the map you're on though, because
Yeah,
if you're like a big small boat side, you have so many windows to utilize. But if you're like a
in the
big
middle of
boat
the
side, you
map,
only
yeah.
have pallets, yeah.
Or beach. Yeah, there's just windows. No windows.
That's like the map is split in half. A window side and like a window side and a pallet side. It's
It is
really up to the spawn selection. Spawn selection, ever since spawn selection, it's really easy to set up support.
yeah, ever since spawn selection, decoders have
Yeah,
not
I'm
added these.
assuming, like if I were to assume where
Oh,
each survivor was gonna spawn, I would assume Toymission's gonna spawn on Big Boat, just because she can start setting up the catapults right away.
absolutely. We see that clerk lock for Mirone.
The clerk lock.
She's good on this map, from
You
what I've
did say
seen.
you wanted to see a clerk,
And I did want to see a
despite you
clerk.
hating her. Yeah, despite you
I
hating
hate
her
fighting
so
her, but I
much.
love watching her
She
play.
is good to watch. This is gonna be an entertaining match.
She'll have that map pressure.
That's for sure.
This toy merchant is quite displeased at the clerk lock.
Do you think Clerk can like hit Toy Merchant out of the air, like midway with her little recording?
Her recording? If can you place it in midair?
I don't know. Like, you know
Um,
how you can record before she gets on her catapult? Do you
oh,
think you can hit her before she gets on the catapult?
yeah, if you had the recording like just right, I think so. We do see the one flywheel at 2 windows.
Do you
In
see
the
it's
side.
gonna, do you think it's gonna be up down Clerk, or do you think it's gonna be down right?
Down right would give Clerk a lot more opportunities for the end game, but top
The up
down,
down Clerk has
yeah,
been used so much during other professional tournaments too.
up down is not bad either.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it really depends up to playstyle. And it
To
seems
go
like
for
we
that
are
post.
seeing both Postman and Toy Merchant spawning near Small Boat, with Psych taking Big Boat. They made a little line. A straight
Got some
line.
Apocalypse fans in the chat. It's about time. Hey guys, where have you been?
They were waiting for this opportunity.
Yeah, they were waiting for this final round.
Where's the Toy Merchant love though?
Very good to see.
And we see Postman by windows.
Postman sneaking off. Toy Merchant setting up. Looks like Mirone is gonna
has
Pressure middle.
gave
Well,
Psych a cage, chasing AMR in
interesting
middle
choice.
for
Yep, there's that elbow pad.
Oh.
and Boy Merchant has been spotted. It seems like we are seeing a
Oh, that's unfortunate. The stream is showing the ban screen, but Mirone is hunting right now, so
that is unfortunate. And he did get a hit. AMR refuses to palace and Clerk for some reason.
you'll just have to listen to our voices. It's very
Maybe scared of excitement.
But we do see Mirone has Blink. They're currently at Shack. Mercenary heading in towards the window.
That is true.
This could be an opportunity for Blink. Oh, choosing the vault
Oh,
instead.
taking the vault.
Mercenary on
Pressuring
one
the
health, at
ciphers.
half health. Getting
But
recordings
it
on this
seems
direct.
Postman and Toy Merchant seem like they're gonna pop soon.
Oh, baiting out that. Oh!
And the blink
Bringing out
has
that
been
blink.
utilized to down Merc.
Bringing out that Blink.
And it
Mercenary is
seems like
lagging.
AMR is having
Mercenary is
ping
lagging like
issues.
these. Oh no. Getting picked up. He's gonna get shared. Looks like
It
at
seems
He's gonna go
have we
towards
had a
the solid
disconnection or is it just lag?
Hey.
I'm gonna go towards the psychologist at Big Boat. Potentially. Just pressuring her for now. Choosing to go towards the big rock.
Small boat has not been popped. I think Waz was the one to pop.
Wait,
We
Merchant.
see Toy
pouring in.
Merchant gliding into the rescue like a true hero.
Mirone getting that hit.
We see a hit right away with an elbow
Mercenary
pad
using
being
his last
utilized.
elbow pad to get to Big Boat in the new hole. Oh!
Switching
Did you see
on
that? Toy
top,
Merchant threw him an elbow pad.
flywheel.
Hey.
But she
Toy
is
Merchant threw him
useless
an elbow
now.
pad. But Toy
Will
Merchant
takes
is
it
up
down.
now. Psychologist getting ready to whistle Mercenary, it looks like.
Postman did get spotted and did get a page.
Toy Merchant getting placed back at Beach, where Mercenary was once chaired. They're healing on Big Boat currently, Mercenary and
They
Psychologist.
are.
Mercenary has that one elbow pad that he's been tossed. Why do I have
It
five
seems
pink
Postman
keys?
has it seems Postman recently popped Toy Merchant Safer at Small
Someone
Boat.
asked me to pause.
Pause, yeah.
Yeah.
So we will resume shortly. There has been a little issue.
On getting that fixed now.
They're getting the stream.
It's okay, Mirone.
Oh my god, we didn't even see the stream.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, we didn't even. It's
Alright.
our fault. We didn't see
You've
the
got it up
pings
on your
either.
screen, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see the pings. We were like,
Yeah.
yeah. Hi.
Alright, we finally got that stream up so you guys can see all the juicy details.
The juicy details you guys missed.
The juicy details you guys missed, unfortunately, but
You were just hearing us talk.
we can save the match and go back if we really wanted to.
We could, yeah. And
Resuming that chase.
AMR has been spotted going in for the rescue. With no items.
Oh, using that elbow pad to get there. Leaving him with no items. Oh!
Oh.
Hey, Merchant landing the
We'll get
palace
a
then.
palace run in.
Hopefully that pause didn't break the flow of the game. Mercenary choosing to decode right at Beach. At the bad shack.
And
Where did
we
that
do
pallet
see the recording of the pallet being utilized
Oh,
with
we
a
see that
miss hit.
Postman's
That was
support
unfortunate.
using that vault
But we
light.
see
Oh,
and another pallet stun.
another pallet stun from the toy merchant. Mirone deciding if he
We
wants to
do
pressure right now.
see, and it seems like Toy Machine is gonna rotate into Big Boat.
Oh,
And she
good
does
blink.
get blinked on. Flywheel is almost up for her though.
That's the pallet
And
I
we
was
do see a basement.
Oh, Mirone spots the basement, takes the opportunity. This rescue is going to be
Both Psych
difficult
and
for
Postman are working on the last cipher.
mercenaries.
This is making it difficult for Mirone to pressure the last cipher. Since they are just gonna switch role, like switch on and off.
He has to choose between defending the dungeon and pressuring the cipher. Oh, is he gonna land it? He's gonna land the
There
double hit.
will be a double hit though.
Mercenary can still rescue, unless he gets terror shock.
No,
Oh,
he
wow.
will
That was
get the
really
rescue
close.
off.
Almost.
And it seems will Mirone block the cipher before the pop though.
Mirone could set off the cipher as well.
Yes, and the cipher has been blocked.
Cipher blocked. Mercenary's gonna go down. Oh, they chose the
And
pop.
we see the pop.
Mirone shooting at
Can
so
block
he
the
can
cipher
finish
the
this.
gate though. It's at
Going
50.
like Postman out here throwing his dog, unfortunately.
Postman trying to
Clerk
throw the
disabled
dog.
Postman is.
Everyone else has been rotating though.
We see these brand new pallets getting put to use.
These new pallets have been utilized.
We see him going to the shack now. Gonna try and loop around it. He can land the dog in this.
Does have broken though.
Dodge the dog.
That will make it a little difficult. And it seems like
and he's kiting
he has spotted
Apologist.
Psych too.
Recording that mercenary at the gate. Psych isn't there yet. She's at Little Boat. Mirone clearing out his recordings. I think he switched off of Blink
Postman
too.
has been kiting.
Oh,
And we do
Postman
see a
lands
pallet
the pallet.
stun.
There's only 30 seconds of detention left. Can he kite that out? Using that pallet. Oh.
And the speed boost was just enough to avoid the hit. Dungeon is right
Dungeon
there.
is here at beach. Can Mirone cut the Postman off?
The dog, and
Mirone.
we do see a charge attack hit right at the dungeon.
Mirone gets that just in the nick of time.
That was
securing that
really
flag.
close.
Unfortunate for the Postman. He would have made it if he had Flywheel, I think. Flywheeled that hit and then run to the dungeon, get like thrown on top of it when he gets hit. Beautiful match. Even with the accidentally missing half of the match.
Yeah, was it half of the match? Well, at least the end game was a sight to see.
The end game was still just as exciting as the beginning game, though. It always is with Clerk.
It always is. So I'm pretty sure this leaves AT's survivors in a situation where they have to four-man.
Yeah, they have to get a 4-man. That's very difficult.
It is.
Yeah, sorry about the fact the first half of the match was non-existent.
Yeah, just trust us. Trust us. It was fun. It
It
was
was good.
exciting.
Hopefully I was able to describe somewhat enough for you. Just trying to drop locations too. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the gameplay. Probably should have said something though.
Probably. Did you save it though?
I forgot to. Mirone is still on the screen. We can get Mirone to save it.
Possibly.
We do see that score coming in. The 5-5-2-6 and
So,
2-2.
leading to I believe a 13-9.
Yeah, Apocalypse is currently in the lead.
Yeah, it's a really hard situation. Let's just see how the third round, second half match goes. Cause it's a 4-man or nothing in this situation.
4-man or
That is,
nothing. 4-man or no man situation.
yeah, exactly. 4-man or no man. What am I watching right now?
Watching some shenanigans.
Yeah,
Pre-match
yeah. I
shenanigans.
think Apocalypse just need the 1-man here in order to win.
Yeah, 1-man.
But if AT gets the 4-man, the Apocalypse will lose. So we gotta
Everything is
keep
riding on this match,
an
and this
open
time
mind. Anything
I'm
can
going to
happen.
make sure Mirone is streaming it. This is already more intense than the last match. We haven't even
Yeah,
begun.
anything. Like, it's up to everyone. Anything can happen here. Who who changed Keisha's name to Gray? Not even gonna. Anyways. So who do you think we're gonna see from Apocalypse's Hunter?
It depends on who's banned, but see, Siermerk forward taking that meta comp out,
Right
but that leaves
away.
Priestess. We could see Breaking Wheel. Unless they
That
ban,
is true.
since in a way he does counter Priestess by just rolling through her portals.
Mm-hmm. But they could also just ban Breaking Wheel and that Dream Witch.
They could just ban Breaking Wheel and Dream Witch, and then we'd be seeing either Bonbon again or a Sculptor.
But a Bonbon on a big map can be really hard to keep up.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm not
And
quite sure.
Sculptor is more. She would be more effective on Lakeside, but the issue is her statue consistency isn't as good as Bonbon's chain reactions. So it's
I'm not
really up to
quite sure.
like playstyle and taste
We could
for
be seeing
Apocalypse's
another Clerk.
Hunter.
It really depends.
We could see a Clerk again or a Geisha. Cause I'm assuming they want like a hard tie hunter like Soul Weaver,
Oh,
Geisha,
absolutely.
Bloody
Yeah, they just
Queen.
need a 1-man.
Yeah.
They can get someone who can like get it down and then camp the chair. Oh, locking in Priestess and Explorer. Getting that decoder and trying to push for the win.
Let's just hope it's not a cleric that records the postman like using his page on a cipher, because that would be bad.
That would be very, very unfortunate, and I have not
Let's
seen that
just
happen, but
Let's just hope it doesn't happen, you know? Let's not jinx ourselves.
Dream Witch and Bloody Queen ban. So we could
So
be
I'm
seeing the wheel.
assuming they will probably take the breaking wheel if that's what they're going for. They will take the chance of a breaking wheel, it seems.
There are some spots you can loop him on this map.
That is true, but they have confined.
That
And
Ento
Ento
ban.
ban. Guess she stayed in the dark. She has not showed up at all.
Or Ento just sitting on the bench today.
I mean, at least. Well, I mean, I guess it makes up. Toy Merchant was there. She was
Toy Merchant
used.
and
She was
Perfumer did make
utilized.
an appearance.
Yeah. And Postman. We had Postman appreciators earlier today. Will we see another Postman though? Will he have his second moment?
Double decoder is a little risky here.
That is
But
true.
it is what they need to push that win. I mean, they could.
But I feel like they can't use mechanics though. They just can't use mechanics.
Yeah, mechanics just not how she used to be. Even with the buff she got recently,
Yeah.
she's just still not where she used to be.
She's just not up there. And Prisoner is like the only option they have besides Lawyer, because Mind's Eye
Oh
is
no.
not utilized for a four-man escape.
Bringing out the
Oh,
mindset.
when we do see a Mind's Eye, I was mistaken. They are trying to push these ciphers as much as they can. They banned Lawyer, I think.
In the lawyer. That's. Are they going triple decoder here? Is that what's happening?
It seems so. A Ripper?
Bringing out a Ripper. Interesting.
That is interesting. The concern I have is Flywheel. Flywheel will counter his like foggy blades.
Oh yeah.
But this is sure to be an interesting match. Not sure how what I think about the Ripper, like the Ripper pick though.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's
I mean, he is a fun character, and they do only need a one man,
they
so
do only need a one man, so I think yeah.
it does leave them the opportunity to pick anyone they want to. They could have picked like Evil Reptilian. It was really up to them. And it seems like we will begin shortly. The decoding speed is gonna be insane.
Yeah, they're gonna have a super fast decoding here with the Ooh,
We
all of
see
these.
Well on Mind's Eye. We see Gray on Prisoner. See Shubi on Priestess and Carlos on Explorer.
Mind's
And
Eye
Mind's Eye is
Explorer,
taking Small Boat.
hiding the Explorer at
Explorer is
Cornfield.
taking Cornfield
Good hiding spot.
Small Boat. They're trying to. I'm assuming they're trying to hide they're trying to
Yeah.
hide their like decoders as best as they can.
It's a little difficult though. Yeah.
And That is
We're gonna be seeing that
unfortunate.
prisoner kiting probably.
Having Jack spawn near the prisoner is really interesting. But Priestess is nearby. Priestess can have
Yeah,
support
Priestess
portals.
can set up those support portals early on. Oh, we see that two
So
bros.
let's get into it. Jack is going towards prisoner. Yeah, you can see him in the distance.
Mind's Eye using her ability.
It doesn't seem like they have any support at the moment.
He's got his Foggy ready. Oh,
And
Gray
oh,
manages to dodge, but
skinny.
we'll take that
And
normal
but
hit.
that does connect.
Still better
It
than a
seems
Foggy. with
Gray
that
is
attack
gonna try
coverage.
utilizing this area as best as they can.
Jack vaulting the window.
It doesn't seem like there has been any portals placed down.
Dropping that stun to just get a little more distance.
Flywheel is not up, but that Foggy
Flashes
Blade
out that
does
Foggy,
choose
but
to
barely
miss.
missing. Oh,
And
hits
we
through the
do
window.
see a window hit.
That
My
decoding is so far
Cipher
along
is at
already, though.
70 though. The Cipher's half
Yeah.
progress.
The short kite doesn't entirely matter. Oh, it's
And
using the
we do
teleport
see a
to
teleport.
Priestess. Priestess is now forced to go rescue. Wasted that Foggy.
The rescue does seem a little rushed.
Rushing that rescue, but
And
still
that
getting it
attack
off.
recovery was just...
Yeah,
There's gonna
that
be a
attack
double
recovery
down situation happening.
looks a little fast. Let's see. Prisoner trying to run as far as he can. Jack saving that Foggy Blade for a moment where he can absolutely get a hit.
And
Flywheel.
Flywheel has been utilized.
Unfortunate.
But Gray does receive a Foggy.
This is a double down situation, but Priestess is already up with that incredible healing speed. And already getting healed by the Explorer at the global. The teleport is on cooldown, which forces Jack to
But
walk
Jack
all the way
is
to the field.
approaching them. He does have tinnitus.
He has tinnitus, but
And Mind's Eye is going for a rescue.
lost the Mind's Eye. I can't tell if he has a Foggy Blade ready. Oh, he does.
And
But it was a normal hit.
will they choose to body block though? And it
Using that
seems
Foggy
like they are. They are trying to help
trying to
trying to
drag
help
the
Gray get to the
Yeah.
global portal. But they need to watch out because that Foggy Blade will be utilized soon.
Oh,
And there's a double
everyone
down.
down. Oh, that is really
That's
unfortunate.
why I was so worried about the Foggy Blade being up, because Jack can hit
Going to chair on the
Mind's Eye with a basic, and then hit Gray with a Foggy.
Priestess is gone in the blink of an eye. Explorer has a page ready. Jack throwing that Foggy out to get that speed boost towards the
But
Mind's Eye.
unfortunately, it's already over. But let's continue watching the match. Like, that is the win for Apocalypse.
That is the win condition, but it would be interesting still to
Let's
see.
continue watching how this match will proceed.
Oh, beautiful
You'll see
flywheel.
a good flywheel.
Oh my god. Gorgeous.
Carlos is hiding at that attack.
Everything.
The charge attack does get at the pallet.
Teleporting
You
the
do
middle.
see a teleport. Addiction does get just got used. And we
Priestess heading
see
through the rocks.
Jack chasing. No, Jack
spotting the Mind's
doesn't
Eye.
chase to be at Swallow, but sees well at Big Rock.
The Cypher is like 90.
The Cypher is almost done, and Mind's Eye does have flywheel.
Middle is 50, and Explorer has
and
half
it does. That was a beautiful flywheel.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, the pallet hit.
Not a lot to be done in that situation. They still have that page ready, and they have.
The Mind's Eye has used self-heal, right?
Progress here.
They do have Cypher progress, but They can't rescue. They're all injured.
Explorer can come through the global and just finish off the portal. I mean, Cypher. It's unfortunate. Priestess is out.
The Jack knows where they are due to the global portal. This is gonna make it really hard for them to rescue, especially when the Jack has eyes on both of them. They are at 2 ciphers though.
They are at 2 ciphers and they have that page ready to use. Just get everything done.
The little salute. They're kind of in a sticky situation. They can't rotate out of Crab Shack or they will get foggy bladed or hit.
Oh,
With
Priestess.
teleport almost being up too, the Jack is freely can chase any of them.
They are forcing him back slowly, but it's not going to be enough. The Mind's Eye
And
is going
that
to be
is Mind's Eye eliminated.
Whoa!
And that is an amazing
flywheel.
flywheel once again.
Priestess trying to finish. I
Priestess
think
is trying to pop middle cipher though.
the one to finish.
It is at 90%.
They have 2 ciphers at 90 here. Like, all they need is the Explorer to come over. Explorer choosing to get a
And
different
we
item.
do see another foggy blade being up though.
Priestess with no portals, but she's got one almost
Priestess
ready.
has no more pallets to utilize, and when we see a basic hit,
Explorer using that needle.
Priestess is gonna get chaired.
Explorer, he can get the rescue, but I don't know if he has Tide.
Or not.
Oh,
There is
I guess
gonna
choosing the teleport
the
instead.
Jack is gonna go for the 4-man. He can really do so.
Yeah, with the Priestess already slugged, but it will take a long time to find that Explorer. With the Explorer, he won't get crows as fast either while in small
Priestess
form.
did waste self-heal. Explorer is still hiding.
He saw
Did the
Explorer.
Jack catch the
Then
glimpse of the Explorer though?
almost caught a glimpse of him.
And
Ooh,
Addiction has revealed the Jack's location.
Jack cannot find this Explorer. Oh, Priestess somehow got up. I didn't realize she had her self-heal.
Priestess had self-heal. Mind's Eye was the one that wasted it.
Now it's a game between trying to find the Explorer and trying to finish the last 2 ciphers. The Explorer
it's
is
really
at
hard
full health,
because both of the ciphers are near middle.
yeah.
And the Jack is just freely capping both of them.
Priestess can't get anything useful from a chest because of the portals, but she is building portals slowly. She's trying to go
Flywheel for Explorer is almost up. And Jack has spotted Priestess. Who will be slugged. Both ciphers are primed.
Explorer trying to inch his way over to that cipher. Trying to get
Explorer's
it
just
finished.
trying to hide. Ripper, the Jack, facing his camera angle upwards in order to get a better eyesight of the Explorer. Explorer going around the cipher. I think the Jack spotted him with the accessory. Oh no. And it appears
Taking
so.
that Explorer out. Finishing that with the
And the flywheel was used too early in that situation. And that is a 4-man on Apocalypse's side. GG's to both teams.
Was not expecting to see a Ripper, but
I
that was
was not
interesting.
either, but they just needed a 1-man.
Yeah, and
But
with the
GG's to
starters,
both teams
team
though.
comp is
They both
so
played
weak.
well.
That was excellent. For what could be done that match, I think it was done. I think they gave it their best. We will be seeing Apocalypse winning this scrim. Congrats. Lovestar, when you get a chance, check your DMs.
I did that right now. Mm-hmm. But that continues the scrim between Apocalypse and Activators, with Apocalypse winning with a score of, was it
They just
19?
got 7 last round, yeah.
19 or 20 to 9, which is really impressive. So what round did you find the most entertaining, Raz?
I really thought that clerk match in round 3 was very entertaining despite the stream issue, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not gonna
really it
lie.
was really unfortunate. We should have noticed sooner.
It was a very exciting match. Mirone's sculptor is always very entertaining to watch. Very good beginning. The Dream Witch from Apocalypse, also very good. There were some really good patroller moments with that one.
They were. I mean, Patroller was utilized for a Terror Shock and to get Psychologist down.
Yeah, getting that psychologist down, the Embalmer, and also a terror shock. It was very effective use of
It
the
was.
patroller.
It really was.
Beautiful gameplay all around.
It was. It was entertaining to say the least. You can tell both teams has had a great time.
I'm sure both teams are tired now, but I hope they had fun. I
Yeah,
mean, that was
hopefully they had
really
fun.
exciting.
Hopefully they had fun.
And it is just a scrim at the end of the day, so it's not like there
Hmm.
actually was $200 on the line.
I mean, it did take a while though. It was like 2 hours, I would say.
Yeah, scrims usually run kind of long though.
Yeah, it was. No, I think more than 2 hours, but it was fun.
Oh yeah.
It was great doing this, honestly. Hey, I should get water. Oh my god, that was a lot of talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I was I've been sitting here like just thankfully I had a full cup of water before we started, but now it's almost empty.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't have anything.
I had some chips, but they're gone now.
You were eating? I didn't eat.
Did you eat lunch?
No,
Oh,
no, nope,
are you
no,
hungry?
nothing.
Damn. Lovestar, you gotta go eat.
It's whatever. Right, late after this.
Alright, that's fair. If the stream ever does end, but since we're still here,
It does end. It
chill.
probably will end.
Yeah, it'll end eventually, but we're just chilling for now.
I think everyone left though.
Yeah, everyone's a little dead right now. Which I
Yep.
mean, it's finished, so I don't want to leave you guys hanging though, like the chat.
There's still people here.
Yeah, there's still 26 people, 22. They're starting to file out.
Hmm. Slowly
Uh,
but surely.
Now we can see those scores up on the screen. Final
We
scores.
do. We have a total score of 8 activators with 9, and nah, they're still chilling here.
Yeah, they're still chilling here. All right.
Yeah.
What did you guys? What did you guys in the chat who are chilling with us? What did you think of the Ripper? I thought that was an interesting pick.